Walser versus Aristocrat. Which one's better? Well, I mean, it all just depends on your budget, okay? So, let's say that you are familiar with Aristocrat Motors in the Overland Park area, Johnson County. Let's say you've been there. You know what the place looks like. You know what kind of vehicle they sell. You know what products they have. So let's just say that you've been there. You go to their website. You look at this. Okay, it's like, okay, it looks good. It's a Kansas City Premier Luxury Auto Dealer. Um, they've got a map, and they've got little pictures of cars. They've got icons of the vehicles they sell, and they have this little thing here. Okay, well, let's just say that somebody tells you about this other place in Wichita, and you go to the website, and you're like, whoa, man, look at that. I mean, like, it's better, right? This is okay, so this is what we call a landing page. This is where, initially, where, like, they go, you click on the business, there's no other links. It's just walserautocampus.com. This is the first place that you go. This is the index.html. This is where you get to the first page. So we're gonna scroll down here, further down. But what I wanted to show you especially was just this, and then just compare the two pages, and then, like, let me let you know which we'll talk about differences, and we'll talk about which ones you might need according to your business based on your budget. How complex is your business? How complex is your need to display to the customer? So one of these is going to cost more, which actually Aristocrat really should have spent the money, but because they have a campus that's just as impressive as Walser, but you'd never know it if you've never been there. So this is what it takes. This is what it takes in order to present. This almost looks like a place that you just want to go visit right now. You just want to just go there. Well, this is what you can inspire. You can inspire that feeling and emotion with your customer. Not with this. I mean, yeah, they got pictures of cars, but you know. But anyway, so what am I saying? Well, basically, it's going to take more resources and more time to build something like this. You're going to need drones. You're going to need people with camera skills. You're going to need people with video editing skills. You're going to need people who can make film happen. They might need to go to film school. But in any case, this can be produced with high quality, high definition cameras. Can be produced maybe even with your smartphone. The reason why you can get stock photography and stock video, but the reason why I do not recommend it at all for these businesses is because people want to see your business. They don't want to see stock people doing regular stuff. These sites always look fake. Anything that doesn't have anything that's actually happening at their business in the background or in the actual pictures, anything that it doesn't look real or authentic. So that's what you want to go for. You want to go for authenticity. That's going to be important that's one of the things that's going to be important. So with this, going back between the two sites, there are things about the Walser site which are kind of cheap, but like the bootstrapping of the buttons, I can tell that most of this is bootstrap. But however, though, that's not really a problem because it's still pretty unique, and it's still, like, unlike most sites that you see. They got the Google ratings, which is real nice. It's a carousel, and you can control through them. You can read all the reviews if you want. You have a video vault, shows all the videos. It has probably from YouTube or from YouTube. And there's other links, and it's a very elegant site. It uses elegant colors, and the theme is not very bad. It's the video is probably going to be the most compelling thing about it, but it's important. And they, on top of that, they have a listing of all the vehicles they sell, and this doesn't help here, but you can always scroll up and you can see everything here. So this tells you what all the vehicles they sell here, and then you can search. They have a search field here. All this stuff here, all these features do cost a little bit, but but if the whole thing is that it's the value of the customer, it's the value to who you're trying to sell to. And as I click onto these, there's another little touch. Each one of these has a phone number to each one of the campus buildings, so you can contact whoever's on that campus building. And this, as I was talking about your own footage, this is every building on the campus. This isn't any other campus. This isn't any other place in the United States. Someone went in here and started filming. So these are the things that you might want to consider. So, okay. So we went over those, and we went over those things. So when you get your landing page footage together, if you want to save any kind of money on the development, you're going to want to have no stock footage, high quality footage of your own. You may have to pay someone to get it for you, or you can do it yourself as a make or buy analysis. You'd have to do that on your own. If you decide it's good to come up with your own footage and save it, and then maybe have it saved for this use, great. Otherwise, there are people with drones that you can hire to get footage like this on your location or your campus. You can use software such as DaVinci Resolve or even Windows Movie Maker to edit the clips together, and you can do things such as fade in, fade out. You can do different effects to get the effect that you want and the display that you want. And you can also use online converters to convert your footage to a different format that the web will accept, that Google Chrome or that Mozilla Firefox or any browser will accept, so that this thing doesn't just freeze on a Firefox browser, because not everybody uses Google Chrome. So you want this, when they built this, they want this to work on every single browser. But more than likely, a lot of people use Google, so it's going to flow very well and streamline very fast on Google. Okay, so anyway, I just want to shorten this up. So landing pages, which one's better? Probably know already. We went through both of them. Okay, so they're kind of cool. They're both the same type of business, but you know, you go to the campus, you're going to be impressed by both. If you were to actually go to the Aristocrat Motors or Walser, you'd be impressed by both. But you would never know that from the website. And as far as people with imagination, yeah, it probably wouldn't stop me from buying a car from Aristocrat if I lived in Kansas City. But I would be more impressed with Walser. I would be more impressed with the business, and it kind of gives you a perspective of what kind of business they are. So, and that they can afford a good website. I'm gonna take you to a different one before we leave, though. And this is a simple app. It's just a static app, okay? So, but it has something dynamic in it that is kind of important, especially if you're trying to do something for a business that makes it easy for your customer. So, let's say most of the time when you're buying a car, you want to calculate price. So you go to, and a lot of sites have these, but a lot of them have them in places that are not, that you had to search for them a little bit. So I can find out what my payment for a car is going to be right on the front of the page, and it's very dynamic. Yeah, this would be a little expensive, but it's not. It's not unattainable. So you could have this for your page right now on your existing website, or you can have it on a brand new one. This is kind of the stuff we do. We also can provide things such as search engines for certain things in a certain. If you have a lot of inventory, we can come up with something like that. We also design pages, and we can get either from a template, or we can custom design it for you. There's like thousands of templates that are pre-designed that will that look great, and that we can convert easily depending on whatever colors, whatever branch, whatever font you use. It doesn't matter. We can help you out. We can get you going. Also, we can get, if I can scroll down and get this to scroll, I can show you the ratings. Okay, we're going to scroll down here, and okay, we can even build just something like this, like where you can get all the ratings compiled, and people could put in their testimonials. So, and in your video vault here, We can do something like this for you for whatever site, whatever you want. Basically, we can just talk to us. We'll try to get you. We'll try to get it for you. We'll lay it out for you, and we'll tell you what we can do. So anyway, I just want to talk about this. Just wanted to issue a little vlog on landing pages and why they're so important, and why you want to consider your budget, and why if you have a high budget, you want to have a pretty good looking website so that you draw that customer. So that's all there. In any case, this is Chris Johnson with Suburban Style Media. If you need anything, if you got any questions about any website or anything, any of your marketing media, which direction you should go, anything like that, get with me. I'll be happy to talk to you and have a conversation with what you can do from there. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for checking this video out, and we'll see you soon.